Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to twitch.tv/HobbyBoxBurns. I am Joe Burns, HobbyBoxBurns, and we are here to play some more Final Fantasy XIV. I've recovered and recuperated from the long late night final stream to wrap up the Endwalker MSQ. My sleep schedule has not recovered, really. I've been a little out of whack the rest of this week. But I'm glad I forged ahead and finished it that night. It was good to get through, and I've done a lot of ruminating on it since then. That's for sure. But we're ready to jump into just some other random things that we've been meaning to take care of. And I figured, I don't know, might as well start at the Gold Saucer. I haven't done some of this stuff in a while. So we'll start here and work our way towards whatever it is we're going to do. I think we're going to start with some Eden raids, see what queue times are like with that. If the queue times are crazy, we'll just jump to a few other things that I've been meaning to mess around with. Hey, Ox, yes, happy Saturday to you too. Hope you are doing well today. All right, okay. All right, so we're not going to get the max. That's going to be 16, which is only 72, so that's not a good one. Alright, we'll try for 1, 2, 3 here. Yeah. 720 is not bad, though, so we'll take that. Is that the best? I think that's the best we could have got. We could have gotten it, like, multiple ways, too. Okay. Hey, that's a good start on our scratch-off here. Alright. 6 doesn't really help us with much of anything, so let's see what's in the middle. 4 is not a good middle one. Okay, so we're not going to have 987. So this could be 1, 2, 3. So I think we'll try for that. It was not the right one. This would have been better than what we got. This would have been better than what we... Oh, this... 215 would have gotten us 8, which, oh, okay. Alright, so that scratch-off didn't go so well for us. Final one. We'll see if this is the one. Starting with a 9, that is good. So let's see what's in the middle first. Alright, do we have an 8 here? We do not. Do we have a 1 or a 3 here? We do not. Okay. So then that means we're at 18 here, which is only 119. 7 plus 8 would be 15, which is not very good. Or otherwise 14, which is not very good. So that's not a good way to go. We could try for like 986 here, which would give us 1800. Hey, we did it. Because our FC has the bonus up for MGP. That is the one that we got a little bit more than that, so perfect. Alright, so that's all of our scratch-offs for the day. Let's go upstairs and get my Jumbo Cactpot ticket going here. Ooh. What are you up to today, Ox? Any big plans? Quachoosh. Yeah, my tickets were old. Just trying to get stuff done around the house. That is a good thing for a Saturday. Alright, let's randomize a couple times. 3, 5, 7, 4. That'll work. Whoop. I didn't mean to do that. Randomize a few more times. 2, 3, 8, 9. And then let's do something like... Ba 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 6288. Alright. The drawing will be tonight, so we'll have to come back sometime this next week. If you don't go back within the week, it all goes away. So, got to make sure you claim your winners. You finally condensed your Cloudspire pledge that arrived like 6 months ago down to 2 main boxes. Well, that's good. Did you unbox all the other things then and get them a little sorted, or is that something that's still on your to-do list for today? Let's see here. I don't have any cards to sell. So I think some of them, but still have that really big box to do yet. Let's see. So let us teleport then over to the Crystarium here. And we'll start getting into where we need to be to do the Eden raids. The other thing we can do while we're over here is work on finishing up our role quest. So that's another thing. If the Eden raids are... the queues are a bit too long, we can do that stuff over here as well. And work on crossing that off the list. So Wandering Minstrel. And yeah, I did notice the other day when I was over here that there was this here, and I'm not sure what this is. So this is something we can do over here as well. But let's see here. Let's go into our journal and see if we have... Okay, not Kugane, not Gongos. Not this. This is where we're at. We could also then get our role quest up. Oh, we haven't gotten it yet. Okay, because that's still in Mordsuk, I'm guessing. Okay, so we'll travel to Mordsuk. And if there's any fates around here, we'll maybe jump into them as Bard, because I have Bard up to 74 now, I think. So that would be within the leveling range of them, I think, here. Yeah, and this is our role quest right here for us to pick up. Nilebert's Lament. But we'll wrap up the Eden stuff here first. There are some fates happening right now. Let's go do that quick while we're here. So we'll switch over to my Bard garb. And let's mount up. Alright, here we go. Find ourselves a nice little spot to kind of poach these guys from. Alright, let's get our companion up here, and let's throw them into defender stance. Now, I also have to pick up a Thavnarian Onion at some point so I can level Boki some more. It'd be nice to do that. Oh, let's get into the... There we go. Let's actually get into the thing here. Alright, Boki did finally get... Oh, okay, we fried him pretty fast. Okay, perfect. Oh, I wasted that a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we're actually a pretty high level for this fate, so it should be relatively easy to mop up here as us here. Oh, let's get Refulgent Arrow out there. Oh, and we got Pitch Perfect off one more time before it ended. Perfect. Alright. We got this guy over here we can start working on. A little bit of a waste on Refulgent Arrow there, but that's alright. Okay, Sidewinder out. Alright. Not quite the 50% way of the way through this one yet. That is alright, though. Let's get our barrage with our Refulgent Arrow here. Make short work of that guy. And we'll move over to this side. Hey. Man, like when you get like rolling and your GCDs proc, like holy balls, can you just pump the damage out here? The reworks for Bard feel so good. Huzzah! Alright. Oh, that guy's still not dead. Now he is. Okay, so back over to Red Mage and back over to Mordsuk here. Yeah, I need to do some hardcore organization, kind of looking at Christmas time to break into a lot of that. Need to get through. There's just some stuff in my closet that I need to purge, and once I purge that stuff, then that's going to give me room to reorganize my board games, which is then going to give me a lot more room throughout the rest of my room to just get some other things taken care of. So I'm looking forward to showing Gaia around the Crystarium, but we'd better finish our work here first. I honestly don't remember exactly where we're at in this. I'm prepared to give this Mord fair a try, although I should probably shut my eyes when I do, and my nose, come to think of it. Yeah, there's some gross things here that they make you eat. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia. It will be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Mordsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Okay, so this is the wrap-up of the second phase. Callista, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? I guess. You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the Wriggler cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. Well, I'm sure the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the Empty to see how things are coming along. I know we will. We have 4 more raids to do there. And don't even think about leaving me behind. I don't know that I care which one of these I get because I have tons of them all. I have lots of these, though. So we'll do a critical hit. I probably should start slotting some of this stuff into... though that's going to cost me some money. Since I don't have crafters high enough to meld anything of that level yet. Hey, we'll get some music. Worlds apart. Y'allfort is the bearer of tidings of some description. Good news, or at least it has the potential to be good news. I've received words from Master Urianger. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. And then I believe this over here is to unlock the Savage version. I believe. Oh no, this is Sarig. The other side. Over here. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Tainor. You and Sarig have shown me no end of kindness. I will do all in my power to recover my memories and return the favor in whatever way I can. We'll be back over this direction, so we'll wait on finding out about Nilebert's lament here. But let's go talk to... There he is. Lure. Greetings, Callista. How might I be of service? Talk about Ryne's second report. Might as well unlock it while we're here. Ryne informs me that balance has now been restored to all 6 elements in the Empty. As such, representatives from the Crystarium will be making regular visits to the camp to observe any changes that occur. I shall oversee the delivery of whatever supplies they may require. Good job. Once again, Ryne has kindly agreed to provide a report of your travels in the Empty, up to and including the encounter with the being known as Shiva. The preliminary verbal account left me gobsmacked, to say the least. Lure, I've finally finished. Callista, how goes it? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. Okay. Shoot. Go for it. Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous. I was wondering if you'd like to join Gaia and I for some traditional Mord Souk afternoon tea. Huh? And in the meantime, I can read through your report. Alright, it's tea time, I guess, huh? Now that's taken care of, let's head over to the tea stall. Before that, there's one more thing. This concerns you, Callista. One more thing. Hey, it's a crystal. I found this in Eden's core, and it seemed like it could be important. For all I know, it might even help get my memories back. But when I look at it more closely, I see images of you swirling around inside it. Whatever this is, it probably means a lot more to you than it does to me. The crystal contains Eden's memories. We've seen one of these before, haven't we? Mm-hmm. As you stare intently at the crystal, your mind is overwhelmed with visions of struggles past, twisted and distorted by some unknown force. Whatever is the matter? No tea, apparently, now. It's the same as last time. The only explanation I can think of is that Eden's own power altered its memories somehow. But was that before or after they were crystallized? Oh. What difference does it make? Regardless of how it was made and where it came from, I can't think of any possible use for this thing. If you want it, Callista, it's yours. It looks like I was the one wasting time on this occasion. Let's go and try this tea I've heard so much about. Gaia, wait a moment. Callista, you're still looking a bit green around the gills, so perhaps you can join us next time instead. Anyway, I'd best catch up with Gaia. While this crystal may not serve as an accurate record of your battles, it provides a glimpse at what might have been. It could even help in mentally preparing yourself for foes you have yet to face. Since it contains images of you and your exploits, it seems only right that you should be the one to safeguard it. Alright. There we go. Alright. So we have to go to the Crystarium. Like, once we wrap up a lot of these things, I probably can remove, like, the Crystarium as a favored point. Unless there's storylines that are going to lead us that way. That's one of the reasons why I've kept it on here. I've kind of kept it... I've kept one at the hubs of most of the expansions. Stormblood I didn't worry as much about because I could get there easily enough from Limsa Lominsa for only 300 gil. So as long as I can get back to Limsa Lominsa, I can get there. Alright, let's go to Urianger here and the Wandering Stairs. Oh. Ah, there is a vantage point over here, sightseeing point. Okay, maybe you can't jump from that direction, you gotta get there from a different direction. I'm curious now. My curiosity has been piqued. Oh yeah, probably right here? Or is it too steep of an incline? Oh, well, you have to jump first, idiot. There we go. Oh, I might have to be sprinting in order to get there. Alright, let's work our way back over. Get up on the first one. I don't think I need anything mended. Nope. We should be good that way. Bum, ba, 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 ba. There we go. And then let's do a sprint-a-rooney. There we go. And we'll do our old-fashioned lookout here. Musica Universalis, the largest marketplace in the Crystarium. Though perhaps overly grand in title, Musica Universalis is nevertheless an impressive sight. Its shelves groan under the weight of overwhelming variety, including wares manufactured by the crystalline mean and exotic goods imported from locales as distant as Kalusia and Amarang. I was going to say, there's probably a few of them here in the Crystarium that we haven't found yet. We have found Temenos Rookery, managed almost exclusively by the Zune. This rookery echoes with the sounds of creatures great and small, from the clucks of chickens to the quays of chocobo. Said to describe a sacred enclosure, the name is a reference to the legendary roosts of the Amuro, and indeed, many an Amuro is raised from egg to adult within the rookery's well-tended grounds. Then we have the Rotunda. Upon stepping foot inside the Crystarium, one is greeted at the sight of a stately domed structure, walkways and hallways branching away from its walls like arteries from a beating heart. Constructed of elegant black iron and sheets of shimmering crystal, it is in the visitor's heart that this building is like to remain. So we have two of them here in the Crystarium. So I guess we can look at it from this perspective. I bet you there's one over in the Trivium, or where all the books are. I'm going to hazard a guess. Like the Whispering Gallery, the Cabinet of Curiosities is probably where one of them is. And then, yeah, good question as to where maybe the other ones are. But let's go talk to Urianger here. Looks like we gotta wait for him here. Yeah, those red quests are our 2 role quests that we haven't started yet because we don't have a tank or healer at 70.
Pray accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import.
If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Ryne's been telling me about?
These are words best delivered in person.
Sounds serious. Did something happen to the Empty?
Naught that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace.
So what's this about, then?
As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Callista, Thancred and I exist only as ether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the Source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time.
And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return.
Precisely. Now, with the wheels of chains in the Empty set in motion, we believe this is a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion.
I mean, you get to say your goodbye in the MSQ, so don't worry, Ryne. That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? I always knew this day would come, I just...
You still have Gaia and Callista. I know that you'll see this through to the end. Together.
We will. I may not be half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. She kind of is half the woman Minfilia was, actually. They might be brutally honest in their opinion at times, or prefer to save their words and let their actions do the talking, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me again. I want to be more lighthearted.
Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Ryne and Gaia will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answers that thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this.
I won't. I don't know if she caught everything he was saying, because I didn't.
The time of our departure is at hand. Yet know that no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success.
That was always the trickiest thing with this. With Orianger and Thancred set to leave the first, it seems wise to share this development with Yalfort, who will continue to oversee expeditions into the empty. Okay, so we're done in the Crystarium. We gotta go back to Mordsuk now. While we're here, I think we will go back over... We don't need to grab the Wandering Minstrel stuff at the moment, I don't think. I think we will go over and grab this quest and just see what it is. Whether we do it on stream or not, it might just be something I mess with off stream also. Who knows? Woo! Bump, 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 bump. Alright. Cut the corner here. Bethana. By the time you hear this, Bethana of the Crystarium Guard has the look of grim determination in her eyes. Excuse me, a word if you would be so kind. We of the Crystarium Guard have a request to make of you. Our researchers are planning to enter the Crystal Tower to learn more of its history. However, there is a problem. Now, what I am about to reveal is strictly confidential. Were word to get out, panic would spread throughout the citizenry. Our scouts have reported that ferocious beasts and bizarre machines roam the hallways. Until we can eliminate these threats, none may enter. Strange ethereal readings have also been detected, and we suspect that the phenomena are linked. The Exarch has ordered us to seek your aid in making the tower safe for our researchers to go about their work. He mentioned that you are better equipped than most to face the dangers that lurk in the tower, though he elected not to go into detail. Is this true? Probably. Okay, so this is like another dungeon that I never unlocked. Then your prior experience may prove beneficial. Come, let us proceed to the entrance. Let's run our way over there. Let's see if we can get there in one sprint. I don't think so. It's going to be tight. We're beelining it. We'll get to the base of the steps, but not up the steps. I was just about right. Oh, we need to meet her down here anyway. The entrance is over here for this. We're going through the side door. I take it your preparations are complete? Listen carefully. You are to lead a party of elite troops into the tower and respond to any hostility with lethal force. Once the way is clear, the researchers can begin their expedition. Our main objective is to identify the source of the ethereal disturbance. The tower cannot be considered safe until we do. Should you encounter any opposition beyond your capabilities, you are to withdraw immediately. I wish you the best of luck. Ah, the twinning. I've heard of this actually. I just never realized that I never unlocked it, I guess. Since its sudden appearance in Norvranth, the Crystal Tower has been a source of great mystery, one which the people of the Crystarium have barely begun to unravel. Now that the city is free from the threat of the Light Wardens, researchers have been afforded the opportunity to explore the innermost reaches of the tower, though they soon found their way barred by hordes of ferocious guardians. An ethereal disturbance detected from inside is believed to be in some way linked to their appearance, and you have been tasked with not only clearing a path for the researchers, but with investigating the cause of the anomaly. Alright, so we don't necessarily have to do that right now then. But I'm glad I unlocked it so it's there. One other thing I did want to check out here before I get too deep into stuff is see what are the things. So, I mean, that would check off one of these for me, so that wouldn't be bad. And I think there's a bunch of level 90 dungeons that I can unlock still over in Sharlayan, is where those are at. As I was wandering around, I tracked those down. So that's something we can keep in our back pocket for today or another time. But let's travel to Mordsuk then. This is going to be the fastest way to do that. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So now we can talk to Yelfort. And then after this, we'll be getting everything. Why is it that I always have such a hard time navigating in this town specifically? There he is. I think it's just all like the random heights of walls make it hard to see where the quest givers are. And I just get myself turned around.
You're back sooner than expected. Is everything all right? Oh dear, that's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays into the empty be required. Safe travels, Mistress Callista.
Alright. We'll, take care of that right away. Oh, and I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there isn't a summoning bell here, yeah. It'd be nice if they allowed us the chance to use summoning bells in more places. Empty promise. Yelfort is so engrossed in the slip of paper in his hands that he barely notices you approach. Try not to startle him. Alright, well, we'll pick that up once we get back. I'm going to take a quick break. And so, yeah, we'll be back here momentarily. Alright, we're back. So, let's try not to startle Yelfort here. His papers fly everywhere.
Callista, so the rumors of your knack for being in the right place at the right time are true. You see, we've just completed our preparations for another expedition into the empty. Miss Ryne and Miss Gaia agree that it's high time you all went to see how things are coming along. Though I must say, being at their beck and call night and day does test my patience on occasion.
Well, well, fancy seeing you here.
Ah!
Hey. Callista. We were just getting ready for another ride on the Sky Slipper. Care to join us? Might as well. It's a long walk otherwise.
There was one other thing I should mention before you depart. Now that the situation in Yulmore has settled down somewhat, my associates have made some headway in investigating your past, Miss Gaia.
Is that so? I thought that's what you wanted. So did I, but I quite like the way things are now. Digging around in my past might, I don't know, spoil it somehow. Besides, uncovering the truth behind the voice in my head and my strange powers is bound to be more interesting than whatever life it was I had in Yulmore. I understand. We'll find the answers, together, just like we do everything else. How were the coffee biscuits? The necklace thing's a little creepy.
Did you make that necklace?
Oh, they were delicious as always. But I hear they're quite fattening, so we usually just buy one and have half each. Okay, that's a bit ridiculous. You're like skin and bones, Ryne. Come on. And then you always get another one anyway. Yes, but we break that in half too, so it's fine. And we may as well have one each to begin with. Honestly, Ryne, I sometimes wonder if you've got biscuits for brains. Oh, everything's so happy now that Thancred and Urianger are gone. Though I must say, my time in the Crystarium has been rather enjoyable. We even had a chance to make a necklace from the ice crystal we found. And in case you were wondering, I haven't been neglecting my training. I wouldn't want my skills to get rusty just because Thancred's not around. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Now, I will admit, she's like the trust avatar I haven't been leveling. Mostly because I'm playing with a DPS right now, and I'm trying to level the other two at a somewhat decent clip to get them up to 80 so that I could use them with, like, Red Mage running dungeons as a trust. Urianger would also be pleased to hear you've had your head in those fusty old tomes. I've even done a bit of studying myself. After all, it's up to us to take care of the empty now. So it is, Yes, it is. I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed since our last visit. Come on, let's head over to the derrick. Oh, I wish we could have just gotten on it from here, but apparently that's too difficult. Or maybe it'll just magically transport us there.
I'm hoping that one of these days I'll be allowed to visit the Empty and see those remarkable changes for myself. Seems like a fair reward for all of my hard work.
Uh-oh. Y'all Fort's got a little bit of a low morale issue here. We're going to have to make sure we take care of that. So peaceful here at night now. There aren't big white beasts trying to kill us. So yeah, and I think it's Tuesday is when the new raid pops up. Unfortunately, I'm busy Tuesday night, but possibly Wednesday night we will try to jump in and stream that a little bit. This time, those giant ant things had the good sense to leave us alone on our way here. Seems they've learned their lesson. Yeah, Reed can slice and dice them pretty good, I'm sure. I don't suppose you fancy taking the helm this time? I can drive. I like driving. Wait, I'll pilot this time. Oh, I didn't realize you knew how. While you were off training, I was practicing with another sky slipper they have at the Crystarium. Really? That's fantastic. I think she's lying. Hardly. You've been pulling more than your own weight, and I just wanted to do what I can to contribute more. So you two can sit back, relax, and leave it to me. I was going to say, it's like a wide open expanse, so it should be fine to drive there. Well, Gaia certainly kept that quiet. She's just full of surprises, isn't she? There's no need to look so apprehensive, you know. Let's get going, shall we? 18 of those, 14 of those, 11 of those, 11 of those. Let's do piety. And the next time we'll do battle dance. Keep it level. Alright. Do we get a cutscene of her driving erratically? Like I said, there really shouldn't be much of an opportunity for problems. It's like wide open. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. That's more like, what, 9 and 3. It's so strange suddenly seeing you at the controls. Why didn't you tell me you'd been practicing? I thought I'd surprise you, that's all. Well, consider me surprised. All this time, I thought you were only good for smashing things with your hammer. Bring that up again and you can walk the rest of the way. I'd best behave. I wouldn't want to get stranded in the Empty and miss the festival. Festival. I suppose this is the first you would have heard of it. We haven't actually exactly been keeping it a secret, but it's still in the planning stages. You see, the return of the night sky has brought lots of changes, and while everyone is glad, the reality is it's also been quite stressful having to adapt to a new way of life. Seeing how hard our elders are working to keep the Crystarium running, youths like myself came up with the idea of hosting an event as a way of expressing our appreciation. Once we return to the Empty, I'll be helping as one of the organizers. I'd offer to help, but I think you have everything well in hand. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but I'd try my best to make it a success. If everything goes well, all you'd need to do is turn up and enjoy yourself. How about you, Gaia? Would you like to help with the festival? The festival? The King's Festival? Well, what's that? I haven't been listening. My leg is cramping up a bit. Piloting this thing must have made me more tense than I'd realized. Then let one of us take over. No, I'll be fine. Well, as long as you're sure. But if you feel like switching places, just say the word. Ryne so concerned. Yeah, with no cruise control, that would be a bit rough on the legs, I would guess. No, how can this be? Gaia's face is like, ah. I think that explains it. Is the crystal like... what, Earth took over again or something? Or it's like wearing out or something. Light. Does this mean there's still too much of it in the empty? I'm no expert, but this might be a result of losing control when you restored the ice element. Even though I tried to use darkness to hold back the light spilling forth, it seems it wasn't enough. Then we're right back to where we started. This is all my fault. We probably just shouldn't have stayed away as long as we did. No, Ryne, you mustn't blame yourself. Ah! You have returned to me. Restore the darkness while you still can. Shouldn't I eat that ice cream so fast? A familiar voice, an inescapable fate, the promise of salvation at the precipice of ruin. In the remnants of a lost past, I would find my truth. Alright, well that was unexpected. It's been so long since Gaia had one of her headaches that I thought the fairy might have disappeared for good. Do you think it's got something to do with Eden? Probably. Fear of the dark. Gaia appears to be conversing with a voice inside her head. Restore darkness. I mean, it is night here. What did you say, Gaia? Restore the darkness to the world flooded by light. Ah, that's it. We have to kill you, Callista. We thought we'd restored balance to the 6 elements, but perhaps they're still too strongly aligned with light. If that's the case, maybe we can set things right by using darkness. By using darkness? Are you serious? But hold on. It might actually work. Gaia, that's a brilliant idea. I wouldn't go that far. I just remembered what I learned during our adventures, that's all. But this does mean we'll need to call on your services again, if that's all right with you. Yeah, it's fine. I figured as much. We've come this far together, and we'll see our mission to the end. To Eden's core. Huzzah! Let's go! Yaha! Woohoo! Don't sue me, Nintendo. Don't sue me. Hey, how you doing, Jim? What is happening? Oh yes, I'm on a different class, but yes, we wrapped up Endwalker. MSQ. Made it to level 90 with Dragoon. And so wrapped all that up. So now I'm back working on some of the stuff we were working on before Endwalker dropped. So finishing up the raid series from Shadowbringers. So just getting into that right now. Then working on some other things that are out there. I'll say one thing before we start. If this all goes horribly wrong, don't even think about pinning it on me. Not that it will, of course. How's things going for you? You're liking Final Fantasy VII Remake okay enough? Right, let's get started. But, were there any primals aligned with darkness? I can't seem to recall any. That is true. I guess Hades. You mean there isn't one? There wasn't really one with light either. The Ascian's god Zodiark may be suitable, but we need something that Callista has actually encountered. And preferably defeated. Well, mention that. Well, does it have to be a primal for it to work? If it's just a lot of darkness that we need, perhaps there are other ways to get it. You may be right. What we ultimately need is a state of highly charged darkness. It shouldn't matter what form it takes. Does anything come to mind, Callista? I dare say the Flood of Darkness had a fair bit of darkness. I know a few Void Scent that would fit the bill. That's true. Are we going to recall, like, Diabolos, maybe? The creatures I unleashed while under the fairy's control. If we were able to summon one powerful enough, it just might work. So far, it's okay enough? That's good. I know you were wishing it was turn-based more. I think it has, like, a really good balance between the action-oriented stuff and, like, the ability to go into, what is it called? Tactics mode or whatever? And slow things down when you go into menus if you need to. The Cloud of Darkness. I can't begin to imagine how powerful it must have been. Oh, yeah. That would make sense. I'd say we found the perfect candidate. But where to find a suitable place? One where darkness is strong. It won't be easy in a world flooded by light. Well, we've got the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Darkness right here. Seems like a good enough spot to me. But what about the light-aligned ether that's all around us? That's where you come in. You can suppress the light while I draw out the darkness. By combining our powers, we can make it work wherever we are. Combining our powers? Yes! Between us, there's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be afraid, Gaia. I don't think she was afraid. I'm not afraid. Just very concerned that this will all go horribly wrong. Which is the same thing, I suppose. Anyway, it's certainly not easy coming up with these plans by ourselves. That's true, but when this is over, we can reward ourselves with all sorts of delicious treats at the festival. Festival? What do you mean? We spoke about it on the way here, remember? I asked if you wanted to take part. I was busy piloting the Sky Slipper, so I probably wasn't paying attention. Oh well, not to worry. We can talk about that later. Right now, we've got a job to do. Alright, so there's something fishy going on here. I'll draw out the ambient ether, and I'll shift its alignment to darkness. There it happened. Now, Callista, focus your thoughts. Alright, Cloud of Darkness, here we come. Memories of the Cloud of Darkness enshroud your mind. Fought her a zillion times because we end up having to run that Crystal Tower raid. Eden's Promise Umbra. Multiple times in roulette, so. Bum, 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 bum. I've called forth real Void Scent before, so everyone tells me anyway, but this is unknown territory for me. With the two of you by my side, though, I'm sure it'll work. This is the first time we've tried this since that disaster with Shiva, so I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Even so, I can't afford to waver now. Whoa, no. I gotta click the entrance here. Umbra. 9 minutes. Okay, that's not bad at all. If it actually is that long. Though balance had supposedly been restored to the 6 elements, it seems that they are still strongly aligned in favor of light. To rectify this, you and your companions seek to call forth an embodiment of darkness, and by its defeat, restore life to the empty. Alright, let's jump out of here. You don't guard enough, evade doesn't work how you'd expect, so you just end up spamming attack. Wish you could assign targets at start of combat, and an auto-pause slow when a target dies, or at an ATB charge. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played it, so I'm not really remembering exactly how I handled combat very well. I did not guard much either. The biggest thing I kind of found, or what seems to help, is jumping between party members a decent amount. And you do have the ability from the menus to order party members to do certain abilities too, which can be helpful from time to time. I'd usually just switch to them and do that. How far along into it are you? I was gonna say, I don't think there's really anything else we have to do. So what we can do is, let's see here. Raktika would maybe be a good place to do some fates. On the train after the first reactor. Oh, got it. Burned through a ton of potions on the Scorpion. Yeah, the Scorpion's not easy, especially for being the first boss. It takes some doing, and it has a crap ton of HP that you got to eat through. I think the game really starts to pick up as you get more characters that you can control and switch between them. That helps a lot instead of just playing as Cloud for the most part. There's one. It's almost done though. Let's teleport over to Fano. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, yeah, we should get there with time. Oh, Lahi. Uh-oh, that guy died. That's unfortunate. Hopefully this person... Okay, that person took aggro off of me, so I can swap these here. Alright, we can melt this guy as a red mage pretty fast. Okay, so now I can swap back over to Bard. That took a little bit of trickeration there, but we made it work. I wanted that person to get progress for this fate too, so... Because they were here grinding it before I was here, so I wouldn't want it to finish without them. There we go. Alright, where is Pluck of the Draw? Okay. We can head down that way. Yeah, because so far... You've really just played as you and Barrett, right, Jim? Because that's all you really have in the first reactor fight? Yeah. And it does take some getting used to how it flows. That is for sure. Alright, what do we got going on here now? Oh no, I don't want that. Things are too spread out for that. Oh, that's right. We're gathering things here. Five of them so far. Alright, so we'll see if we can get a couple more here before it ends. Alright, so timing should work out. Aw, too shitty. That sucks so bad. Like, it's like a difference of 5 seconds. That's too bad. That's too bad. There was a fight with melee guys and out of range turrets that you wanted to just have it set. Barrett focus on the turrets. We take out the ground guys, but there wasn't really a way to do that. Oh, I'm trying to remember if there's a way to tell them what to focus on. Oh, nice.
I'm drawing out the darkness. Get ready.
Oh, she looks like exactly like old school Cloud of Darkness design there.
It worked, Gaia! We've done it!
Oh shit, I forgot how Red Mage works. I've been playing Bard too much. I did get out of that, okay, good. Oh shit. Did I move fast enough? I did. Okay, let's actually cast some spells here, huh? Oh shit, no! I did it! Oh, no! Oh, I did the backflip off the map. I didn't know pieces had gone away. Oh, get there fast. Hi. Oh shit. I did not see that coming. Whoops. Oh shit. Wow. Well, that didn't go well. This might be a wipe. Oh no, okay. I was trying to res the other healer, and I definitely screwed that up. Okay, we're getting back into it here. Maybe. Yep. Uh-oh. Things are not looking good here. I'm trying. There we go. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I am raising people like it's my job, I guess. I suppose I can't stay on one spot too long, is that what it is? Oh, yeah. Well, that's a wipe. Oh, how did the sage get up? Wow. No, don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. So, the healer was still alive and could have done... Shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. Heal myself fast. Oh, I got 2 stacks of shit here, so that's not good. This is hard as a caster. Because it feels like I have to keep moving. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Oh no, fuck. That's bad. That's bad. Oh. Yeah, this is rough as a caster. And not knowing the mechanics. let's pop Lucid Dreaming right away. Follow the guy that's got the item, or the target. I should stand in this, right? Yeah. Somebody's got to soak it. Okay. We're almost to action time again here. Halfway. Ooh. Oh, shit. Do this instead. Oh, got that. Oh. Get in closer. Alright, I got into a good rhythm there, so that's been good. Let's go here. We don't need to use acceleration yet. I feel like I need to get over here. Oh, get that. Now we need to use this. Get it built up just a little bit more here before we burn it. Don't be even. Oh, yeah. We're getting it down there. Oh no, do swift cast. Arrow. And then we can do this. Shit, I was at even. That makes things a little bit harder. There, now we're not at even. That helps. Get it! Get it off already! Okay, get out of that. Flare again. Into scatter. We almost got him. Or her. Yes! Alright. There, that actually went a lot better that second time. Once I started to get a handle of, like, what I needed to watch out for, that first, like, run at it is always a little harsh. And then it's just, like, I needed that moment to get reacclimated to... everything. Crap, I don't know what I... Well, actually, this is all going to be new, isn't it? I probably don't need any of this stuff. But yeah. Welcome, Baby Smell. Yeah, we've been up for about hour and a half exactly now at this point. Michael Bay would play this 5 minutes and ask if you could tone down the explosions, please. Or the Star Trek lens flare guy. I don't know. Star Trek lens flare guy. I think he'd be in heaven. Yeah, the raids get a little hectic. Like the Alliance raids, especially when it's the 24-man content. There's just explosions everywhere.
So that was what a world flooded by darkness would look like. That all went surprisingly well. Of course, we have Callista to thank for slaying that ghastly creature. You were fantastic, Gaia. Anyone would think you're an old hand at this. You weren't so bad yourself. We make quite a team, don't we? We certainly do. I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see whether our hard work has paid off. Let's head back.
So I have a feeling like things are going to actually be worse now when we go back. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling it's just going to be like all darkness. Maybe not. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. Actually, it doesn't look like it really changed. The plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Maybe the light's influence is still too strong? The only way to finish it off is to kill Ryne. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. What in the world? Eden's doing something. Okay, well, this went back to the way it was. In fleeting hues and endless warmth, a gentle light washed over me.
A glimmer of hope once lost.
Well, see, that's good. That means things will start to get better. Because that's like where the crystal was at when things were doing well.
I'm still not sure what that enormous crystal actually does, or why it's changed its color, but I'm sure it didn't look like that before.
Yes, it did not. I can remember that. Shadows of the past. Gaia is more than a little vexed that your last outing did not result in greater changes in the empty. Well, it takes time. It takes time, Gaia. I'm going to take another quick break, and we will be back here momentarily for more. Okay, we are back. Oh, J.J. Abrams, you were having a hard time remembering his name? See, I thought you meant specifically like the person that in CG made the lens flare for Star Trek. I didn't know you were fishing for the name of the director. Though I probably wouldn't have remembered either off the top of my head. He's also the Star Wars lens flare guy, though I don't remember a lot of lens flare in episode 7 or 9.
We tipped the scales away from the light, I'm sure of it, but something's wrong. Very wrong.
Something's wrong. Yes, something's very wrong. We just gotta give it time. Good things come to those who wait. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe this is bad.
For 100 long years I have waited for this moment.
Oh no.
I knew it. You've been hiding inside Eden all this time.
Which Ascian is it? I don't know if this is one I've ever seen before.
An Ascian? I am Metron, servant of Zodiac. That voice that has whispered to me all my life. Indeed. And thanks to you, I am all but free from my prison of light.
Does that mean Eden was used to seal away an Ascian?
Wait, that is Eden. An Ascian transformed into a Sin Eater.
I've heard enough about Ascians to know they're nothing but trouble, but I never imagined that one of them was behind all this. I thought that restoring the darkness was my idea, but this was your plan from the very beginning.
It was, but all it took was the slightest suggestion. The rest was entirely your own doing. Ah, my freedom is so close, I can almost taste it. Finally, my soul may journey beyond the flesh to which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia.
Don't flatter yourself. You've caused me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional.
Even now your memories elude you. Hearken unto me, Gaia, and remember.
You figured Star Trek lens flare guy was the best descriptor without an actual name. That's true. That is pretty good.
In an age past, the world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness. Like ripples in water, the repercussions were felt in the other shards, none more so than here on the first. It became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. Were light to consume the first as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We could not allow this mistake to be repeated. It was our duty to safeguard this world from the selfsame fate. After a time, Emmett Selk conceived of a plan to trigger a rejoining, utilizing the very light we had labored to keep in check, and tasked us with bringing the plan to fruition. But at last we were thwarted by Ardbert and his companions. Though our resolve was strong, theirs was stronger still, and as we fell, so too was the light unleashed. For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, our souls live on, withdrawing but temporarily to the rift. Until you can find a new body to possess. I too would have been reborn, but ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbert struck me with a blade of purest light, and that light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition. Eden, the first Sin-Eater. Oh, that was her, sorry. My soul felt such agony as I had ever known, and then I knew no more. In my insensate, instinctive state, influenced by Ardbert's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world. The flood of light. The flood of light. So that's how Sin-Eaters came to be. All would have been lost had not the one called Minfilia appeared. Halting the light's inexorable advance, she saved what little still remained of the world. In the process, she also restored me to a sliver of my consciousness, though I remained trapped in my altered form. Motionless, I was capable only of feeble whispering. Emmett Selk, couldn't he have saved you? Perhaps he could have, if such had been his wish. Far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene and potentially disturb the balance of ether, and so here I remained. So after you failed, he left you here to rot. Some friend he turned out to be. Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity to the only soul who could save me. You, Gaia. All this time you were calling to me for help? Yes, but you had forgotten me. Forgotten our duty. Though vestiges of your true power remained, you could not wield it at will. She an Ascian too? Time went by, and eventually change came. The light began to subside, and the dark of night returned. Gradually, my voice grew stronger until I was able to exert my will over you. You wanted me to free your soul from Eden, which is why you had me attack it. Another plan that ended in failure, thanks to Callista. Indeed. Thankfully, your subsequent attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more ether aligned closer to darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more, and I am able to project my image beyond those confines. Then all this time we've been helping to free an Ascian? That's a fine tale, but why should I care about any of it? What are you to me? Come with me to Eden's core. There, all shall become clear.
I think she must be an Ascian too or something. Wait!
I have a bad feeling about this, but if we want to restore the land, we need to know what we're dealing with. I've just realized something. If Eden has been absorbing all that rebalanced ether, that must be why we've struggled to restore life to the empty. I suppose we can think about that later, though. More importantly, it seems I've lost control over Eden, most likely because of the Ascian. Orianger specifically warned us about not listening to the fairy's honeyed words, so we'd better think this through before we go rushing in. Oh, if only he and Thancred were here now. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Gaia. I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart. Wait, what? No, that's not what I meant. Who are Orianger and Thancred? Oh. You know, the guy that's the... Thine hath so far sought forsooth the... Wait, I know those people, I'm sure of it, but why can't I remember them? I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Mitron. Damn it all. What more is that fiend going to take from me? To tell the truth, the thing that frightens me most is that you might forget about us. That won't happen. For every memory I lose, we'll make 2 more together. And if I need to know something, I can just ask you. Why not start by telling me about Orianger and Thancred? To be honest, my nerves are all a jitter, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Mitron. Okay, I could do that. Orianger is probably the most intelligent person I know. He spends a lot of time reading, but he also says that you can't learn everything from books and encouraged me to go out and see the world for myself. Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else's. Like those coffee biscuits. No book could ever describe how good they taste. Is there anything else you can tell me about him, Callista? He is devoted to the study of prophecies. He can walk on water until he can't. We'll be serious. That one went down the wrong pipe a little bit. Prophecies are funny things. If you ask me, if people know that something terrible is going to happen, they'll go and prevent it, which would make the prophecy untrue. I wonder what Orianger would say to that. Hey, Roman Castro! Thank you for the Prime Reap sub. Really appreciate it. Good to have you here. Womp, 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 womp. That's another Hobbybox Prime subscription.
Thanks a bunch, Roman. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Awesome to have you here as always.
As for Thancred, he's the one who freed me from Yulmore. At first I thought of him as my knight in shining armor, but really, he was much more than that. We traveled all over Norvrant, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name.
So that's the hobby box, yep. Doing good? I'm great. He's an expert at infiltration. His gift for song won the heart of many a fair lady, or so he claims. He's an expert in infiltration. We'll keep it straight-laced here with the responses. That would explain how he was able to sneak into Yulemore and rescue the damsel in distress, just like the songs. I am hardly a damsel in distress. Well, I suppose I was back then, but Thancred taught me how to fight and survive. Actually, while we're on the subject, that gunblade over there belonged to Thancred. As far as mementos go, it's a bit on the cumbersome side, but it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's little chance I'll ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me. Keeping your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary. Even if I forget everything, at least I will have something to look back on. That's a brilliant idea. Since we're going to be making lots of new memories together, maybe I could write in it too. These graphics are very PS2-ish, so much nostalgia. Yeah, like the character models aren't like crazy, and like the textures on like the clothing and things have to be toned down a bit. Just for like the sheer number of them that could be on the screen at one time. There are times where the graphics do look pretty good, and it definitely does a good job of capturing like a style in it. But I can understand getting a little bit of a retro feel from it. Have you ever played Final Fantasy XIV at all, Roman? As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over it. I'd like your entries to be vaguely legible, if you don't mind. Haha, of course, your ladyship. No, we're having a great time. But before that, we've got an Ascian to deal with. Let's get this over with. Yeah, that's one of the problems they had with the original release of the game. The development of 1.0 for Final Fantasy XIV, they basically wanted to take what they had as a success for Final Fantasy XI and then make that into like a bigger and better game that could like harness the power of the graphics of PCs and the PS3 at the time. And so like they had all these artists working on all these different like pieces of items. And like they would make those assets like the best looking of that type of asset that they possibly could, which was great until everything got put together, and then the game was just a clunky, bogged down mess. There's a YouTube channel NoClip has a 3-part documentary on the death and rebirth of Final Fantasy XIV. It is I definitely recommend watching it, because it is fascinating to see how the original Final Fantasy XIV failed. While they were still keeping it up, they had to create a new version of it, and then like relaunch it and try to recover what credibility they had left, or what credibility they lost, excuse me. You try to stay away from MMOs, too scared to get sucked into the rabbit hole. It can be a rabbit hole, that's for sure. I'm at like 1,540 hours in this game now. We have to enter Eden's Core now. What all games have you been playing recently, Roman? When I think back on the days I spent with everyone, it's always the tiny, frivolous details that spring to mind. The smiles, the little gestures. It's not as though I made a conscious effort to remember them, but they stuck with me all the same. I suppose that's what memories are. A collection of all those seemingly insignificant moments. While they may not have made a huge difference in the grand scheme of things, they mean the world to me. Yeah, this is the game's soundtrack. So, I'm right now. I'm in the middle of a the story content for a series of raids, and the raids are based kind of a lot of things within it are based around Final Fantasy VIII, and so some of the music has been taken from Final Fantasy VIII, kind of rearranged a little bit for different parts of this.
It was good to hear about our friends, but I still have no recollection of them whatsoever. It's just like all those things Mitron was saying. How can I even tell if they're true or not if I don't remember? There's no point dwelling on it, though. Nothing for it but to press on.
This field song is legendary, yeah. It's funny, because when we first heard it, we knew it, we recognized it from somewhere, but we couldn't remember where.
We came as you asked, so start talking. Why settle for mere words when I offer something far greater? Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past. More than a glimpse, in fact. It will be as real as any of the foes you yourselves have conjured forth.
FF8 used to be your favorite, so you'd never forget this one? Nice, nice.
Conjured forth? Wait, you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? I do. I shall recreate the battle of 100 years past, which pitted Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light against their nemesis, the Shadow Keeper.
Just as Emmett Selk recreated the final days of Amarot.
Is that so? It seems much and more has occurred during my absence. No doubt he employed creation magics to breathe life into his recollections of the past.
Sure did.
And what do you hope to achieve with this history lesson of yours? You shall see. You shall remember. Now your very soul will revisit that fateful day 100 years ago.
Gaia, you can't trust Mitron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again.
Ryne. You're right. My days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now, and I won't let anyone take that away from me. My will is my own. You have no hold over me. This is all you're doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one at her side, not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe.
Oh, no!
What have you done with Gaia? Nothing yet. But soon I will restore her to her true self. And you will help me to do so by conquering the adversary I present before you.
Final Fantasy VIII used to be your favorite, so you'd never forget that one? That makes sense. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was, I enjoyed it when I played it when it came out. I never finished it, though, because I got stuck on a boss battle. And I saved, like, right before it, and I couldn't grind up, and so I don't know. I maybe would have been able to make my way through it, like, now with the internet and, like, being older and more experienced, but
I knew it was risky trusting an Ascian, but we played right into Mitran's hands. We'll do whatever it takes to save Gaia. That's what we'll say. It was a guy and a gal boss that you have to fight like the two at the same time. I can't quite remember what their names were. Agreed. There's no telling what kind of danger she's in, but wherever she is, I know she's giving her all. Even though we're apart, we'll fight as one. Together we'll bring an end to Mitran's wicked schemes. I'm pretty sure it was a guy and a gal. It was two bosses at the same time. Or two characters at the same time that were the boss. It looks like Mitran's grip on Eden has loosened somewhat. Perhaps to allow me to send you to the battlefield? Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia's counting on us. Jim, you never finished 8? The switching between the main guy's party and then some random party in the past, maybe? Just lost your attention? Litany is this one, huh? I wish I knew more about this Shadow Keeper. Then at least we'd be a little better prepared. All I can say is, please be careful. The Ascian Mitran appears before you and not only reveals the true nature of Eden, but also claims to share a past with Gaia. The shadowy visitor lures you into Eden's core, where Gaia is spirited away. To have any hope of rescuing her, you must comply with the Ascian's demand to reenact the fateful battle between the Warriors of Light and the Shadow Keeper. Alright. Approximately 5 minutes for a wait time, so that's not too bad. We'll head back over to Raktika. I recently played, because they released the remastered version of it. I played just like the very beginning of it again. The one thing I found with that version, and maybe I just wasn't... I was having a hard time getting the timing down on the attacks. Alright, where do we have any fates? Oh, that one's done. That one's mostly done. Alright, well, another one should pop up here shortly then. If that one just finished. Unless people are just melting through them too fast. Which could be the case. Yeah, I definitely want to get back and play it. I mean, my ultimate goal is to finish all the Final Fantasies. And like a side goal of that would be like get 100% achievements in all Final Fantasies. Though with some of the games and things you have to do like in 10 and stuff like that, I don't think I'm going to subject myself to dodging lightning, you know, 10,000 times or however, whatever asinine amount it is. Up here.
Right? Yeah. Check out what this gemstone trader has here for sale. Huaca card. Raktika riding map. That's about it. Alright, so let's see. There we go. Down that way we go. Oh, this is the one. This is the one before that I was like the dungeon procced right before I could complete it. You were okay with that for the mechanics? Are you sure the second party story gets tied in a cool way? But it took too long to get theirs, and you set it aside. Get there and you set it aside. Got it. Yeah, and it's been long enough. I remember Squall and Renoa and stuff like that. I might as well turn these in before I. This isn't gonna finish. Alright. Back to Red Mage. And in we go. No way you could do all trophies for 10 or 13. Yeah, does 13 have a really crazy one too? They have an all hunts trophy, you're guessing?
So this all took place 100 years
I'd have to
ago.
look.
But what does it have to do with Gaia?
Ravening anti-hero, the Shadow Keeper. Hey! Another mouth beast. We've had our fill of those in Endwalker. Shit, I got hit by that. Oh no, I didn't. I just made it out. Alright. We gotta get our black magic up just a little bit more to have a better buffer here. There we go. Oh shit, I missed that one. That's one stack of badness. Alright. Oh, damn it. I got hit by that one, too. That's 2 stacks of badness. Oh shit. Okay. I got one off. Okay. Finish the combo. You gotta stay right up on this guy, it looks like, huh? That gets screwed up. Shit, that sucks. Okay, well, let's try to get it going again here. Oh, whoa! Like button hooked me. Before it was like the shadow came up on the one side and then it flipped up on the other. That time, not so much. So I screwed that up. So do I just stay out of them then? I must. I've gotten lucky with procs, so that's good at least. Damn it. A little slow on that one. Get out. Get out of that. Almost made it. Ah, shit. Come on, why do I keep getting interrupted? Oh my god. AoE's all over. Nice. Alright, so LB3's gone. So now we just gotta finish it off here. There, we got it. Nice. All right. Yeah, we'll just... All right, sorry about that. Fell behind on chat just a bit there. Roman, interesting enough, you think that telling the story from the other party's perspective, Laguna's, would have made the game much more interesting? Jim, you just never knew who Laguna and his team were, what they were doing, or why? Felt like the game randomly interrupted the narrative and it hurt the flow for you? It's all just how you felt and not knocking the game for those who like it. Roman, a lot of people felt that way. But Laguna is the man, a very relatable character compared to the protagonist Squall. So, like, I vaguely remember, like, the side narrative stuff, but it's been way too long and my memory is way too shoddy to remember it. Why does this all seem so familiar? All right, before we see where this is going, we'll be right back. I need to take one more quick break. Okay, we are back. Laguna is pretty much the original Zack. Isn't Zack the original Zack? I was just thinking the same thing, because 7 became before 8. But then Zack really came into his own in Crisis Core, which would have been after 8, I believe. But yeah. Jim, you think it could be fun? They did a pixel remaster 2D style for 7 through 9. Those styles did not age well. They look a little chonky. They're cleaned up a little bit more, but they're still very polygonal. 7 fared far worse than 8, which fared worse than 9. 9, the remastered version of 9, however, the backgrounds, I just can't get around them. They are so rough. .2D take on those would be interesting, like they did with Dragon Warrior 11. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the version of Dragon Warrior 11 that has the ability to flip it like that, which is a little too bad. You think you have 8 on Steam? Maybe it was better, but not great. If you look at the PlayStation version, you definitely see the difference. Just didn't like how they made Squall look like a J-pop, K-pop face model. Yeah, Squall was like... Squall would fit right in with Final Fantasy XV's cast. Mitrin's returned Gaia to us, but I have a feeling this isn't over yet. Nope, there's still two more raids to go. I believe Spell Speed is the next one, yeah, because we have quite a few of those, so... Yeah, that's the problem. I just want to play all the games. Can't decide where to start. The Warriors of Light. The Shadow Keeper. I've seen this all before. Mitrin. Yes,
You and I joined our power as one to create the Shadow Keeper. We bore witness to its battle with the Warriors of Light.
Our power? So I was there, and I wasn't alone? No, Gaia, it's not true. It can't be. How can you have been there 100 years ago? Well, she's an Assie and she's ageless.
Look deep inside. You know it was real. Cast aside those worthless memories and embrace who you truly are.
Worthless? Now I see. This is why you've been tampering with my memories ever since I was a child.
Just so. And now I possess the means to purge them entirely. Your rebirth will finally be complete.
You have no right to deny me a life, to rob me of what I hold most precious. My memories may seem worthless to you, but not to me. I will never be yours. My place is here, in this world, in this life, in this moment. Wherever my friends are, that is where I belong.
Yes.
Yeah, tell him. Tell him, Steve Dave.
Then you would turn your back on our glorious past? On the lives we once lived?
Any past I may have shared with you is long gone. I live in the here and now, striving to build a better future, and I'll be damned if I let you take that away from me.
Whoa! Be gone, Ascian. To be reunited at long last, only to be shunned. Would that I had died with you to be reborn. Even without knowledge of your past, we may yet forge a future together.
I'm sick of your riddles. Speak plainly or not at all.
You and I fought the Warriors of Light as one, joined in both body and soul. When Ardbert struck his final blow, the light tore through the bonds that held us. Though you perished, I was condemned to a far worse fate. My flesh became my prison, and I was cursed to remain here, an abomination, while you lived on with others at your side. I will suffer it no more. You belong to me.
I too was once held against my will, robbed of my freedom. To be trapped and alone for 100 years, I can't begin to imagine the pain you must have felt. But that doesn't give you the right to deny Gaia any chance at happiness.
We once knew happiness, true happiness, until fate conspired to tear us apart. I will never let that happen again. We shall be joined as one, my memories to yours, together for all eternity.
Draw your weapons.
Oh, he's gonna yoink her away again. Or just her weapon? The darkness, it's rising within me. That mark. What is this? Why am I...
Hold on, Gaia. Whatever it is, you mustn't give in.
Who are you?
Yes, yes. Now nothing will keep you from me. I am yours, and you are mine!
Oh, we were both too slow that time. When to become one.
We are one. We remember.
So it's true. Gaia really is a reincarnated Ascian.
The girl you once knew is no more. The Ascian who held the seat of Logrif is all that remains. Gaia is her true name.
I've heard of Logrif before. You always thought he would be more on a Lucis looking, or a Noctis look than anything? Yeah. You put 11.5 hours into 8, Jim? Last interesting achievement was unlocking Carbuncle. Carbuncle still puts you on the first disc, but if you give it a chance, it's definitely worth giving Laguna a chance. One of the best written FF characters, in your opinion. Jim, it's always in the back of your head to get through 8 and 9. Time is just a premium. Yeah, Roman, time is the only currency. That is very true. That's the other thing. 9, I really enjoyed 9. I don't remember. I remember liking it. I don't remember why. I really want to go back and play it. I would have finished it, but my final disc was scratched and I couldn't. So.
Oh, Logrif, how long has it been? How long have I dreamed of this day?
Is that you, Mitran? Forgive me, I didn't recognize you. In my defense, my memories have only recently been restored. My mind is still a little hazy.
Hardly surprising. No matter how many times we are reborn, it is disorienting to have everything change around you. Even so, I immediately recognize your resplendent soul, and I cling to the hope that one day you will likewise remember mine. You always were a forgetful one.
I could never forget you, try as I might. But tell me, what do you know of my past? I admit my memory may need refreshing.
We served together as members of the Convocation of 14, dedicated to the summoning of Lord Zodiark. Although the task assigned to you eventually fell to Elidibus.
Yes, I remember. Amidst the chaos and despair, you never left my side. My loyal protector.
But in the end it was in vain. I was powerless to prevent Hydaelyn from tearing our world asunder.
This makes a lot more sense now after watching Endwalker, too. So I heard from Emmett Selk. We labor to make our world whole again. That's why he restored my memories, so that I can play my part.
Our part. Alone we struggle, but by joining your power with mine, we may yet succeed.
My power? You always were one for flattery. Oh, I assure you, I am quite sincere.
It would be my honor to serve the cause alongside you, and I shan't take no for an answer.
The honor is mine. For as much as I chide and tease you, you are everything to me. My inspiration. When I'm with you, I fear nothing. Promise me that we'll never be parted again.
I promise. Even should fate conspire to separate us, I will reach out to you, wherever you may be.
So she wanted this, I guess. And I will come running.
We were destined to find each other, to awaken our buried past and be born anew. Though our brethren employ crystals to return sundered souls to their office, without them such a feat was beyond my reach. But by becoming one in mind and body, my memories are yours. At last, you have awoken. Now the time has come to restore our world to the utopia it once was.
Let Gaia go.
You are not worthy to speak that name. If you must call her anything, use the name chosen by her parents, if you even know what that is.
No. To me, her name is Gaia. And nothing you say about her makes any difference to me. I don't care if she's an Ascian. She's my friend.
Was your friend. Never again will she answer to your cries.
We'll break the shackles that bind her. Your wicked schemes have gone far enough. We're taking Gaia back.
Accursed servants of light, you will not tear us apart again.
So that'll be the last raid, I'm guessing. Oh, jeez. What is this? Visions in my mind? A summoning?
All your hopes and fears turned against you. There is no escape from your past.
So, Roman, you said 8 used to be your favorite. What's your favorite now, then? If 8 was your favorite for a while. Something else must have supplanted it, then, I'm guessing. Voice of the Soul. So I think it's critical hit again is what we're going with here. Yep. Ryne is racked with agony as unseen tendrils grasp at her memories. No, my memories, they're being used to fuel a summoning. Is this how it feels to have the fairy inside my mind? To think Gaia had to endure it for so long. You're right. However bad this is, it's nothing compared to what she's going through now. But if the summoning really is based on my hopes and fears, it will most likely create a foe unlike any you've ever fought before. Be like Ranjit again. Whatever it may be, I believe in you. We'll find a way through this, I know it.
Anamorphosis.
Animorphs? Well, it seems that the summoning will be based on my memories. I still have no idea what form it will take. Remember, it's all an Ascian ploy, so don't let yourself be fooled.
Please, just do what you have to do. I'm sure you're more than a match for whatever Mitran has in store.
Oh, no. We need to go over here. Alright, we'll get queued for it. Should be a rather quick one again here.
Eden's promise, Anamorphosis. Having been forcibly fused with Mitran, Gaia is on the verge of being lost to you and Ryne forever. To make matters even worse, the Ascian draws on Ryne's memories to summon forth a foe born from her greatest hopes and fears. Though you have no way of knowing what powers it may possess, it must be vanquished if you are to stand any chance of freeing Gaia.
Any chance of freeing Gaia?
Bling, bling, bling. Alright. Yep, so this is 11 of 12 here for this raid series. Let's actually first, waste my Surecast. Let's go back to the Crystarium, use the summoning bell quick to jettison some of this materia that we've built up. We should get stuff repaired also, so we'll do that right away also. Bum, 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 bum. Nope, this way. This way. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da. There's our mender. There we go. Oh, summoning bell's back this way. Here we go. Okay. I was gonna say, I know we made some sales, but I don't think it was worth too much. I mean, we could pull 10,000 out then. Oh no, we can't. We already did that. Sell something on... Nope, okay. That's it then. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that timing. Perfect timing.
I know this place. It's the jail in Yulmore.
The jail in Yulmore. Dread Hope, the Fate Breaker. So this is like
Whatever
Thancred
stands in
mixed
our
with
way.
Ranjit.
We will never give up hope.
Fireburst Strike. Okay, let's get this opened up. Fire burst strike equals knockback. Lightning burst strike, larger AoE.
To think that this could be born from my memories.
Okay, so we gotta pay attention to what his
Creature is
spells are
passing
that
on
he's
its
casting.
ether.
Burnt strike.
How about you?
Oh wow, and so it like spreads out. Weird. Stack up.
You're not going anywhere. A feeble shield protects nothing.
The flare. Oh no, that was the knockback. I'm an idiot. That was the knockback. That's why everybody else was staying in. What were the names he said again? Fire burst, lightning burst. Okay. So I have to watch for those. Oh, the healer was down too. That doesn't help.
Light flaming.
Oh, shit.
I sense a surge in the ether.
Well, I should have got something on here.
Show me your strength. Feast of thy blood. Answer my call.
Oh, this lightning burst is the... Aw. Alright, I didn't understand which one of those was going to do what. I thought I was in where I was supposed to be in, but I was apparently not.
Let's try something else.
The blade is imbued with light.
How about you? You're not going anywhere. Light will cleanse your sin.
Aw, damn.
The light's so strong. I can't sense anything else.
Are we supposed to be just running? Damn it, I set it even. That's too bad. Oh. So very close to going off the edge. Oh, well, that didn't go well for us. We chose poorly, apparently.
How about you? You're not going anywhere.
There, we did it. Woo!
She deserves all the happiness in the world.
Hey, I got one thing. 2 things, 3 things. The bangles are worthless, though. I probably shouldn't even need it on them, but... I got a player commendation. Well, that's something. I'm back! So this is the way of the Ascians, to use the memories of our loved ones against us?
That fragmented soul should triumph over the fears, while we succumb to ours, thereby setting our star upon a course of ruin.
So now we have to fight them, I'm guessing.
That inferior beings such as you should succeed while we failed. It defies all logic.
Like a time bomb? Now's your chance. Gaia stopped him. Or stopped them from doing it. Gaia's still in there, fighting to free herself from Lawgriff's will.
Even now, you would defy us? We will remove every last vestige of your meaningless mortal existence.
Oh wow, that's him shattering their memories.
Gaia's memories, they're being destroyed. Impurities must be purged. We shall begin by erasing you from her past, and then by your deaths erase you from her future. There is no place for you in our utopia.
Jeez. That's dark.
We may be mere mortals, but our souls fragmented, but our existence is not meaningless. And you should understand this. Before you awoke as an Ascian, you lived as one of us. You had your own memories, and surely they mean something. The lives you led can't all have been for nothing. To we who have known perfection, they are less than nothing. Compared to yours, our lives may seem insignificant. Nevertheless, we live them to the fullest. And though it may take us 1,000 years, we have the potential to build a world every bit as wonderful as yours. But you won't even allow us a chance to live our own lives and forge our own future. Whatever you forge will inevitably crumble to dust. But we are immortal, our legacy eternal. If our world cannot be made complete as it once was, we will create a perfect moment that shall last forever. By our hand shall our paradise be made, where there is no beginning and no end.
Just middle. Just, like, never ceasing middle. That's what it will be.
Eden's absorbing enormous amounts of ether. At this rate, the whole world will be drained. Light and darkness, the elements of nature, all in harmony. A sublime utopia, where time has no meaning. We shall become one with Eden, free to live in peace for eternity.
It seems like Ascian Prime's just always typing.
No, Gaia! There's only one thing for it. I'll try to disrupt the balance of ether and create an opening for you. Alright? We can't let it end like this. It's up to us to save Gaia.
Mitran won't get away with this. The other one's just a little too, like, on the nose. Eternity. That fits with what they're trying to do.
A place where time has no meaning, where there is no beginning and no end. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. We all die someday, but that's what makes life so precious. And I know that Gaia wouldn't want that. To simply exist without any hope for the future. To stay the same forever. Now how she lives is up to her. It's not for Mithrin or anyone else to decide. We'll free her from that fiend and give her the chance she deserves.
Eden's Promise Eternity. The entity formed by the fusion of Mithrin and Gaia seeks to create a utopia where time has no meaning. Should this plan succeed, not only will the vast quantities of ether absorbed by Eden drain the land of life, but Gaia as you know her will be lost forever. Ryne makes a desperate bid to send you in pursuit, though there is no way of knowing what manner of danger you will face. I mean, I would guess it would be them, but I guess I could be wrong. Big McLarge Huge. Good name. Big McLarge Huge. Alright, so let's go to Mordsuk here quickly and repair some stuff. Bang, bung, bung. I can never, for some reason, track things down on that list. Like, ever. So straight this way. Boink. Boink. Here we are. Okay. All repaired up and ready to go. Nope, that one just ended. Huh? I was gonna say, I wonder from a sightseeing log perspective. Yulmore, Lakeland, Kalusia, Amarang. So we have the pristine palace of Malik, which I believe is, which has all of the crystal in it. And we have Twine and Mount Biran Mines. So it looks like there's one probably on that side, and there are 2 points over here. Go back up to the top of this big old tower here. There it is. I figured there'd be one up here. The rack. Mordsuk. The Mord have long dwelled in Amarang, and this souk, or city, serves as a marketplace to display the curious wares they gather from every corner of the Badlands. Merchants and collectors from across Norvrant can be seen here purchasing ores, oddities, and the relics of Nabatharang. So there's one more. I wonder if there's one actually... Would make sense if there's one over this way. Either at, like, that tower down there, or at the, like, castle back here. Would make sense. We'll go scope it out. The moon! Been there, done that. Oh, can't go back there. Alright, maybe there isn't one over here then. Unless it's like oddly down beneath. Mordsuka's barely even a village, let alone a city. True. Though, like, I guess, in, relatively, seeing as how so many people are, like, gone from this planet, I guess it's relative. If it's larger than... Like, it would be larger than the inn at Journey's Head. So, if that's a village, then I guess you could call Mordsuka City. Or maybe they named it, like, planning for the future. Like, eventually, Mordsuka will be a big city. You know. We'll get there over time, kind of thing, you know. Urban planning. Optimistic urban planning. For a second, I thought that said Solidibus. I was like, oh. Ooh. Big boy. Bam. There's a hawk screeching there in the background. Either someone's dismounting from a mount, or it's like just some ambient noise that they threw in. That's the other area. The trolley. So, Baby Smell, have you been doing anything else in Final Fantasy XIV, or now that you're all through Endwalker, you taking a break for a bit? There we go. Trying to level your 3rd class to 90, your samurai. Also doing some crafting.
Eden's promise, eternity. Taste the rainbow.
Eden will become a utopia.
Oh, wow.
One that we may share for all eternity.
That's quite the design.
She's still in there. Somewhere.
Somewhere.
I won't give up on our future,
over
Gaia.
the rainbow.
No matter what.
There's another rainbow.
Joined as one, never to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
The story to Eden feels like you're watching Life is Strange. It's, you know, teenage girls trying to figure things out. I've been getting lucky on procs this time. That's good. Ooh, okay.
And they will be so undoing.
Oh shit. That was bad. Damn it. Okay, I got out of it in time, I guess. Not that one, though.
Must you interfere?
Each of the crystals that the boss tethers to produces a specific AoE. Okay.
Will only be complete. Once you are erased from our memory.
Gaia's memories have taken
You've got to
form.
protect her memories. Hurry!
You would defy us.
Oh, this is just selfish of Ryne.
Delicious, aren't they?
These are actually quite good.
See? Let's have another one. Perfect.
Such fragile.
I don't know what we're supposed to do here. Get up on them.
What happened to the
No, we can't heal it. It was worth a shot.
Am I being erased from her memory?
It was worth a shot. I guess it didn't take too much damage, so it's fine.
I told you it would make a great
So it didn't seem like the enemies were far enough away from each other to,
I think it's a really good. Me? But I thought you should have it.
ah, damn it. Wow,
This ice.
that one took a lot more damage.
Where did this come from?
If this goes on much longer, she'll forget everything.
I suppose if she forgets everything, it's an auto lose.
How about this one?
That's my color. Now, this one on the other hand. What am I doing with this? I'd never wear this color.
No! We can't let this happen!
Shield Samba. Alright, back to the fight with the big bad. I'm guessing.
We shall bring eternal harmony. Tranquility and vitality in perfect balance.
I screwed that up. Oh, that's bad. I knew I was going to get yeeted there. I picked the wrong time to go in for my melee combo, I guess.
Memories of ice.
Oh, shit. Ah, damn it. I did it again! Ah! I went in for my melee combo right when the freaking AoEs dropped. Like, half a second after it. Ah! Oh my lord. No, no, I didn't de-level. I'm a different class right now, Ross. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Ah! Well, I only got hit by one of them at least that time. bad, bad, bad. Ah, shit, I picked the wrong one. Oh, bad. That was one. There. Woof.
Utopia. Unclean.
Yeah. So yeah, Ross, this is my Red Mage, which is my second highest level class that I have. Dragoon's still at 90. We're still at level cap with that. Alright, that's this raid series complete then. I guess I don't know who was the one healing me all the time. The dancer was doing lots of flashy things. I don't know if that was good or bad. Probably good. I like mixing between the two. My three highest level classes that I have right now, I enjoy each of them kind of equally now. Dragoon plays. That's been my main through the whole game since I started. That feels really good with 6.0. The changes they made with Red Mage took a while to get used to, but now that I'm used to them, I like it quite a bit. And then Bard, I think, is a lot of fun now, too. You always preferred Rogue, Stealth Melee. Got it, got it. We got snow here. Or is that sand? Probably sand again. We did it! She's free at last! Or at least that's how it seems. She won't wake up. Gaia, I don't know if you can hear me, or if you even remember who I am, but just give me a sign that you're all right. Please, say something, anything. She can hear you, Ryne. Keep trying. You got clap. It's like Tinkerbell. Everybody's got clap, and she'll wake up. Come on. You're right, Callista. I mustn't lose hope. Wait, what's this? It's the necklace. But she said she left it back in the crystarium. Maybe she likes it a lot more than she lets on. I suppose it does hold a lot of memories for the both of us. Wait, there might be a way we can use this to bring her back. Poke her with it? See if that wakes her up? Looking at a video. It's alright. Sounds good. Thanks, Sukovision, for hanging out. Try calling Gaia's name to help bring her back to her senses. So we have to do that in, like, say mode here. I'm not sure how to reach her, but if she remembers the necklace, maybe she'll find her way back to us. Alright. So, we gotta do... say. Oh, I don't have her selected. I gotta do it again. Whoops. The guy. Oh. Okay, I can't do special characters or anything. I just got to do it. Gaia, we're right here beside you. Come back to us. The necklace begins to glimmer faintly. Do I have to do it again? No.
She can hear us. I know she can. Now all we can do is pray that she'll return.
And collect our materia. That's the other thing we can do. That we never use.
Gaia, I know you're in there somewhere.
Though at some point we'll have use for it, I'm sure.
If you're lost, I'll find a way to reach you. I swear it.
Foreshadowing? You just gotta shoot her with the gunblade. That's what you have to do. Well, she had her hammer stolen away. Is she gonna be a gunblade person?
Where am I? Mitran, I'm finally free of you, it seems. Ah, dearest Gaia, that fate should part us once more. Still, this is what you wanted. There's no need to be quite so upset. What do you mean? You've been released from Eden, free to be reborn. Perhaps one day fate will bring us together again in another life. After all, you've already found me once, in spite of everything. I might even be the one to find you. I fear you will come to forget me. To forget the times we shared. Perhaps. After all, memories are such fragile things. That's why I'm planning to keep a diary. Even after I'm gone, my memories will live on. Including this one. For future generations to discover. Yes. They'll read the tale of the girl bound by duty, and of her loyal protector, arrived in her hour of need. No one will read it. Perhaps you might leave out the part where that protector was the one who needed saving. You have grown strong, Gaia.
It's a two-way street. Put it in the fiction section.
If I'd found you sooner, then maybe...
You waited too long to say your heartfelt message.
No, wait! Don't leave me!
Wait!
Until we meet again, Artemis. Whose name did I just...
Make up your damn mind.
Well, never mind that for now. I need to get out of here. Wherever here is. I feel as though there's somewhere I'm supposed to be, but I can't for the life of me remember where.
It feels like a really awkward way to wear a cloak. And really, why didn't they take her belt away? Took everybody else's belts away, jeez. I suppose, is that part of the cloak, maybe? Jeez. Like, those are stripper heels. She takes those off, she's like 2 foot tall. She's actually a Lalafell. Like, the heels are doing all the work. No wonder you're getting tired.
To a snow angel.
What's this knick-knack? Looks like a piece of trash. I'll throw it away. What's this? Is this ice? It certainly looks like it, but it doesn't seem to melt. And it shines so brightly. I've seen this before. That's it! There was a girl. But what was her name? 2P. Ryne. It's meth. Time to go on a trip, Gaia. Ryne! I can hear you. I can't find my way out of here. Hold on, I'm coming for you. Oh, she fought her way in with the gunblade. Whoa! And look at the oasis that they wake up in. Jeez. That's magic already. She cleaved her skull open. Yes, surgery with gunblade. Gave her a lobotomy. You remembered. I could never forget you, try as I might. It's so funny, isn't it? Oh, I can't stop laughing. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. There's a flood now. That's how this all started, was a flood. You're going to have another one now. So the ether that Eden had absorbed was returned to the land. Now, just like Mitran, the empty can finally be reborn. Though it can hardly be called the empty now. It's a utopia. It's Eden. The Garden of Eden. In the Garden of Eden by Ron Butterfly. Whoop. Sorry, I walked right through you there. I'm thrilled that we've been able to restore the empty, but I can't stop thinking about Mitran and Logrif. It seems to me that they were only bound to their duty because of their memories. It seems that there's something within that doesn't want to be forgotten. Their souls live on no matter how many times they go through the cycle of death and rebirth. I wonder what their lives would have been like if they'd never remembered, and had carried on living amongst us mortals. Then again, I suppose I am Logrif in a way, but still me. Oh, and at least they were able to extract the gunblade back from her skull. I thought they were going to leave it behind. Where I belong. By the look on her face, Ryne can scarce believe that the empty is restored. Surely the appearance of a rainbow-colored crystal is a reference to God's covenant with Noah. Checks out. I still can't believe this is happening. It's a dream come true. Nope. Ha! Nope. I just wish the others were here to see it. If only we had a means with all this magic to take pictures. Perhaps Gaia could pay them a visit and share the good news? Well, I guess so technically because she's an Ascian, she could. Let's say that. Let's get some thought-provoking stuff out there. Gaia? But how would she do that? Well, Ascians can travel between worlds, can't they? I might be able to do it, too, if I find a way to use my Ascian powers. It may prove a bit tricky now that I'm separated from Mitran, though. Well, to be honest, I'd like it if you stay in this world, at least for a while. We still have so much to do together, after all. And everybody else left me. Actually, I wanted to ask something. When you say the others, do you mean Thancred, the Bookworm, and Urianger, your knight in shining armor? Flip-flopped them, but yes. Haha, no, it's the other way around. Oh, is it? Seems my memory is even less reliable than it was before. The main thing is, the whispering in my head has stopped, so I shouldn't have any more bouts of amnesia. Even so, there's a part of me that'll miss hearing the fairy's voice. Stockholm Syndrome. I know how you feel, Gaia. Anyway, we've all been through rather a lot, so why don't we head back to civilization for some much-needed rest? Yes, the civilization of Mord Sook. Alright, leave the piloting to me.
Yeah! Just make sure your leg doesn't cramp again. My leg won't cramp again. Blah, 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 blah.
Even more crystals came up around the crystal now. I know she's insisted on piloting the Sky Slipper, but given her recent exertions, perhaps it wasn't such a good idea. We made it, didn't we? I understand that keeping the Sky Slipper here allows us to save fuel from traveling all the way back to Mord Sook, but can't we just carry a bit extra? It's not easy crossing the desert in these heels, you know. I seem to remember you weren't too enthused when I suggested buying some nice, sensible walking boots. Come to think of it, maybe we should rest here for a while. You must be tired after all that piloting. I'm fine. Besides, I had the two of you to keep me company. It was over before I knew it. Yeah, exactly, then wear something else. Taking in the scenery with the wind in my hair really helped clear out the cobwebs, too. Perhaps I should see about getting my very own Sky Slipper. What? You can't just buy one. Even if you could, they'd cost a fortune. Oh, I'm sorry. That must be my Yulmoran upbringing speaking. I'll have you know I'm almost as comfortable in more humble surroundings, like Mord Sook, for example. That reminds me, it's time we made our way there and told Yalfort all about, well, everything. Mord Sook. If only I could do something else other than walk in these heels. Alright. Whop. There's Yalfort. After all of the unimaginable things we've seen in the empty, it's nice to get back to a bit of normality for a change. I'll say one thing for this place. For better or worse, I'll never forget the smell. Welcome back. I take it all is well in the empty. It is now. Not everything went quite as we'd planned, to put it mildly, but we managed to revive the ambient ether. Now all we need to do is wait for the changes to become widespread. Truly. Wonderful, just wonderful. I shall share the tidings with our inner circle, and perhaps it is time more people knew of your expeditions as well. Of course, we'll continue to monitor the situation, but I'm sure it won't be long before we can allow members of the citizenry to make their own forays into the empty. 'Twon't be long at all. He looks like he's an all-raw version of Xenos. It's like Xenos and Serena had a baby, and this is it.
I'm pleased to say that I, too, have some good news to share. Our investigators in Yulmore have finally found information pertaining to Gaia's true identity.
Really?
As it pertains to matters of a private nature, the information is being treated as highly confidential, so I haven't actually looked at it myself, but I imagine it includes Gaia's real name.
She's probably not going to want to know and leave it behind. To be honest, I'd prefer not to know.
But why?
You see, I've come to learn a lot about my past, even before my life in Yulmore. I know now that I'm the reincarnation of Logrif and Ascian, and Mitran, the one who is transformed into Eden, was somehow very special to me. For 100 years, Mitran called out to me in the hope we'd be reunited, but there was no answer. Even so, Mitran held on to those precious memories of our life together, and stopped at nothing to make them a reality once more. I know now that Mitran wanted the same as us, wanted the world to be as it once was. Yes, it's a shame that things turned out the way they did. In those 100 years of solitude, that dream became an obsession. I would have likewise succumbed to the darkness within if it weren't for Ryne and Callista. If someone had also been there for Mitran, who knows what might have happened? That's why from now on, I want to help those in need, to give their dreams a chance to come true. For me, the name Gaia symbolizes hope. And though each of our lives may be but a drop in the great river of time, hope springs eternal. Gaia. Hey, she got out of her emo phase. So, I'm sorry. While I appreciate your efforts to find my past, I'm looking to the future now, as Gaia.
Okay, Clarice, sorry, I didn't say your name. Oh, no. No need to apologize, Miss Gaia. As long as you are happy, then so are we. Right, I expect my colleagues will be keen to turn their attention to the empty. If you'll excuse me, I have expeditions to arrange. Till next time.
He has long blonde hair and white skin. Yeah, that's Xenos, I guess. Yes, 100%. So what shall we do now? Come on, Ryne. Don't tell me you've forgotten. The festival at the Crystarium, remember? And don't even think about leaving me out. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
You remembered! No, I can't believe I forgot! Wow!
And at that moment, the Warrior of Light went deaf and could no longer hear what people were saying within earshot of her. Just another way that the PTSD manifested on her tortured soul. Sure. We'll take that materia. Whoa! The madness! The madness! Yes, let's talk about the final report. We'll get that all added to my stuff, and then we're good. The final report, as a matter of fact, I'm rather curious to read it myself. And while I have yet to actually receive it, I was pleased to hear that your latest venture was met with success.
Be that as it may, the readings did give me cause for concern. That was no ordinary ethereal disturbance, but I'm certain that all will be adequately explained by the report. Unfortunately, Miss Ryne tells me there may be a slight delay. She will inform me once it is finished, and they are ready to make the journey back here to Mordsuk. I shall contact you via Link Pearl as soon as I hear from her. Some days later. Here's the report written by yours truly. Oh, it's Gaia probably instead. Yep. I think you'll find quite a riveting read, if I do say so myself. Oh, so you've taken over for Miss Ryne on this occasion. Well, I've recently become interested in writing, and it seemed a good opportunity to practice. I thought giving an objective amount of events would be straightforward, but it's surprisingly difficult. Reading it back, most of it sounds like gibberish. There are also a few creative liberties in the parts that you couldn't quite remember. You can handle it, right? In any case, I expect it will prove most valuable, providing I am able to discern the fact from the, embellishments.
Take it! Quit complaining!
With that taken care of, let's treat ourselves to some Mord snacks. Embellishments, I wonder. Oh, you're not still worried about that, are you? It was just you filling in the blanks, that's all. Here, take a look at this. Was it another crystal? I found this after I recovered from the last battle. Just turned over and it, just grabbed it from behind my ear. Whoa! They did say that they were going to work on making hats wearable by Viera, right? Actually, I don't know for sure. It's another one of those crystals, the ones that contain Eden's memories.
There's a malevolence to it. Yes. Come for your punishment.
As you focus on the crystal, visions of vanquished adversaries sear your mind's eye, appearing to be far more puissant than your recollections.
Ah!
Yes, I saw the images too. I'm glad the foes you actually fought weren't quite so ferocious. Nevertheless, now that we know what Eden truly is, we owe it to Mitran to keep these memories alive, altered though they may be. Gaia, are you sure about this? For all of that rage and malice, there was some good in there. And these memories were of you, Callista, so I want you to have the crystal. Think of it as a parting gift from Mitran. Oh, that's nice of him. Here, punish yourself. Anyway, what was that you were saying about snacks, Ryne? Maybe once we're done, I can take you for a ride. I've got transportation of my own now, you see. What? Whenever did you... Oh, never mind. Sure, I'd love to go for a ride. And why don't we ask Callista and Luray to come along, too? Double date? I'm afraid there's only room for two. Maybe some other time. Did she get the... She buy the Fenrir motorcycle store mount? Is that what she did? At least in FF7 that can have two people on it. And there they go. Whatever Miss Gaia beheld in this crystal seems to have quite resonated with her. If you like, I will keep it here on your behalf. Whenever you wish to gaze into its depths again, you need only say the word. Okay? Just looking at a thing in a bag. Looking at a thing in a bag. Alright,
So that's that. Let's see what we can get with all the junk that we got there. So let's think here. Let's think. So Bard would technically be the next. So that's going to be in the second set. Bard would be the next one that would be able to make use of this stuff. So we got like a mask here. I suppose it makes more sense. Let's actually swap these over to Bard here. Ah! And then arm guards. Actually, no. Let's do this. So what? How many short are we on this? 2 short on the armor. That's not much different than what we already have. A little bit more billowy, I guess. Yeah, it's got more flair to it, I guess. Otherwise, we can get everything else. Ooh, fancy boots. I was gonna say, we have, what, 6 bangles. So we're all set on getting all this stuff. Alright, so yeah, we could buy pretty much, we could buy everything for Bard at 80. Except for we would need 2 armors yet. So I'd have to run a couple of runs to see. Oh, and that makes me wonder. No, it doesn't count as an 80 dungeon. Okay. Alright. So that is that for today. So I think, yeah, that's where we're going to call it. That's a good spot. We got through Eden. So the Eden raid series is done. That makes it... So I have finished then Alexander normal raids and the Eden normal raids. I have unsynced gone through a little over half of the Coils of Bahamut. At some point, I'd like to try that with level 90 Dragoon. Now, with the stat squish, it might just play a lot like level 80 Dragoon. So it's possible that I can't beat turn 9 still because of the DPS check that it would take to grind nail down before the auto kill. But then it would just be the Alpha or the Omega stuff. The Omega raids that I haven't done yet. Now I won't get that done before we next stream on Wednesday. But the plan is going to be Wednesday night. We will try to do the first part of the new raids, the Pandemonium raids, on Wednesday night. I'm guessing there's going to be a ton of people playing it then, so we should be able to easily get really fast queue times. And so that's going to be the plan. We'll be doing Dragoon. It's been a while since I've done a Dragoon in some of these raids, so that might be a little bit to get used to since I've been mostly doing the raids with Red Mage. But yeah. So that is going to be the plan. Tomorrow we'll be back, starting to stream at around 11 Central. Might be earlier, actually, depending upon when I'm ready and what I'm feeling like doing. I still haven't decided what I'm going to stream yet. I have, like, 5 different things that I want to stream next. And I am just struggling to make a deciding factor on this is going to be what it's going to be. And so... it's possible we just do more Suikoden tomorrow. But part of me wants to just play something different tomorrow. So we'll see. I'll have to think about it. And yeah, we'll start around 11 Central Time. Might be earlier. I'll send out a tweet about a half hour in advance if I'm going to be starting earlier in the day. But that's what we'll be aiming for. All right, let's see. Do we have anybody on here that we can send a raid to? Dun 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 dun. All right, yeah. So we will give. Here we go. We'll give Britt K. Kaylee a raid. I found Britt via her reactions on YouTube a while back, and I've been into her stream a few times here or there. And so, yeah, we'll give her a raid. She is just starting Endwalker, it looks like. And so, no spoilers for those of us that know what's going on. But yeah. So, thanks everybody so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Been a lot of fun. I'm glad that we were able to get through this. I was hoping that we were going to be able to finish these raids before we got to Endwalker. But, you know, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. So yeah. So thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. Roman, thank you again for re-upping your Prime subscription. Always great to have you here. And then, otherwise, everybody else, Ross, Baby Smell, Jim, Roman, Sukavision, thanks for stopping by, hanging out, chatting. Ox also. It's been lots of fun having a good time with y'all. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.